Hey guys, thank you for joining me once again. I am Dr. Danny Lee Harris, and I am your truth whisperer. And I appreciate you coming and joining me at the table of truth today. Today we're talking about haters. What is a hater? How do we recognize what a hater is, and how do we place them in our lives or not? You know those people that seem to not like you but don't really know you? They talk about you, they spread lies and gossip about you, and it always seems like they always have something negative to say about you, but you don't really know them. They don't really know you. You never really broke bread with them. You never sat down to get to know each other, but yet they always have something negative to say. Or it could be somebody that you actually do know, and they know you well, and you have broken bread with them. But they don't ever seem to support anything that you do. Anything that has to do with progression, personal progression. They always seem to shy away from that. They may like all of your social media posts, but let you come out with a book release, or let you come out with I started a business, or let you come with I finished that degree. And they don't say anything, they don't congratulate, they don't pat you on the back, they don't do any of those things. You most likely got a hater on your hands. But I have a personal acronym for what haters is. To me, a hater is a person that hates all that ever reminds them of their lack of success. All right? A hater is a person that, hates all that ever reminds them of their personal lack of success. That's a hater to me. It's not a true acronym, but you get what I'm saying. That is what a hater is. And the reason why I say that is because 9 times out of 10, no, I take that back. 10 times out of 10, you are a reflection of what this person would like to do in their life. And their lack of not doing it makes them hate on you. So say you released that book, and they always wanted to write a book, but they never got around to doing it. Now they feel like no one wants to hear what they have to say, or they're too old to write a book. Or say you bought that house, started that business, left your job that you hated, and to step out on faith and do those things. It's sometimes hard and difficult for people to look at themselves in the mirror, let alone look at their reflection. And you, my friend, are a reflection of what they could be doing and haven't done in their life. That's what a hater is. So don't be dismayed. Don't be upset about it. Don't get angry about it. More than anything, don't lose your focus because you are thorn in somebody else's side and you haven't done anything bad to them. Don't allow that to lose what you're supposed to be doing. You stay steadfast on what you're supposed to be doing because that's what you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're hating on you because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's how that thing works. But let me teach you something. We only have 2 emotions in life. There's 2 main emotions, and we have all these other emotions in the middle. One emotion is love. We have love over here, and we have fear over here. Haters are closer to the fear line. They allow fear to stop them from progressing in their life, and because of that, they can't be on this side to love you. And it's okay. You keep doing, you keep pressing, because there's people in your corner, there's people in your world that you are directly influencing. So go ahead and finish that book, change that career, start that business, do something positive, or do something that they've always wanted to do in their life. Render a life of service. And stop looking at people's timelines. Some people come out of high school, go straight to college, start a career, and live happily ever after. That's what they were supposed to do. That's what they set out to do. That's what they wanted to do. That was their 5-year plan, 10-year plan, and they followed it. And they made the little checkoff list. They made their goals. Some of us, like myself, started a little late in life. I couldn't take that scholarship out of high school. My mom passed away. I raised my 3 younger siblings. Life threw me a big boulder that made me say, hey, can't go that way. You gotta go this way. But what I did do was go back to school. And I accomplished the highest level of education that one can. And I finished my doctorate, and it was one of the proudest moments of my life. And I had some haters. I went and I always wanted to write a book. I wrote that first book, broke that ground, wrote that second book, broke that ground, wrote that third book, and completing my 4th book now. I mean, it is a matter of what you want to do and you stopping you from doing it. It don't have nothing to do with the person next to me, to the left or to the right of me. It is all about what I want to do and how I'm going to do it. So you continue to be a thorn in the hater's side and learn how to deal with them. And I got a little demonstration that I wanted to show you guys. to kind of make and visualize and bring home my point and what a hater is. So when you have the person that brings you the paper plate, and it's called the hateration plate, and they give you things like dislike, and they bring you gossip, they spread lies about you, seems to always be discord with them, you don't worry about that. You don't take the plate. You allow this plate to be their hateration plate. Okay? This is the plate. You bring them a nicer plate. It's called the liberation plate. All right? You liberate yourself from someone else's truth. This is what you serve them. On the nice plate, that is. You see? On the nicer plate. You got the paper plate over there? Nicer plate. You serve them love. You serve yourself. You always make sure you have yourself with self-love. You always make sure that you understand where they're coming from, because you understand why they are hating. And that understanding will take you a long ways. And you serve them peace. These are the things that you serve your haters. So you don't allow other people to move you from what you're doing and what you're going to do. You have to learn to understand. And when you understand, you empower yourself. Don't get upset. Don't lose focus. Keep pressing. Keep doing. Keep achieving. That's what this thing called life is all about. Don't get upset with them. Don't get angry with them. Still serve love on the nice plate. Allow them to take their paper plate with their hating and with their gossiping and with their lies. And remember something. Truth never have to be defended. Never has to be defended. The truth is what it is. It's just the truth. And the truth always comes out. It always prevails. I promise you, it always prevails. So when people believe the lies about you, those are people that don't need to be in your circle anyway. When people want to believe the haters and the gossip and the discord and they take part in that, you don't need them people in your life anyway. In order for you to progress in this thing we call life, you need to surround yourself with positive people, people who are like-minded, people who are going in the same direction as you, and people that's not afraid to step out of their fear and comfort zone so that they can move closer to the love scale. And where accomplishment lies on that pendulum, it's closer to love, not fear. So when you go out there and you complete that book and you start that business, you start that nonprofit, you quit that job, and you become peaceful and happy and self-centered, self-loving, oh man, it is the best thing in the world. You won't have time to worry about your haters. You will brush what they say and what they do right off your shoulder, because you'll recognize who you really are and what you are supposed to be doing. Hey, guys, if you like this video, please share it. Subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of videos coming out that will really help you move to a better place in your personal life. And we have a lot of motivators out here, and I appreciate all the people that's out here trying to motivate people to live their best thing, their best life, and live this thing we call life in a positive way. That's awesome. And I am here on that same bandwagon to do the same thing and give you a little bit more by teaching you how to do it. How to not allow things to stop your focus and stop your goals and stop achieving. Life is going to always throw curveballs and things like that. It doesn't mean that you have to be stuck in a rut. It doesn't mean that you can't move out of that place of fear and do something that you never thought was possible, because there's nothing better and greater than understanding just how powerful you truly are in this thing we call life. So if you like this video, please subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next video. Be blessed.